I'm Jono. Earn2Trade versus Bulanox. Let's compare.
One has named founders, 8 years of operation, and the strongest review volume in the tier. 94% of its funded traders are in simulation. The other has anonymous founders, 3 years of operation, and the highest rating in the tier. It routes directly to live capital. One charges an 80% split. The other charges 90, with 100% on the first 10,000. One requires 10 minimum trading days with a 30% consistency rule. The other requires 5 days with 40%. One integrates education into the evaluation. The other allows automated trading. One has the thinnest complaint record across 2 full series of prop firm research. The other has a documented pattern where early payouts are approved and later ones are denied using a vaguely defined rule. Both operate in the same regulatory vacuum. Neither is registered with any futures authority. The accountability versus terms trade-off. The question is which risk you would rather take. Earn2Trade grew out of a Hungarian trading education community. The chief operating officers, chief financial officer, and creative lead are named on the company website. 8 years of operation, over 4,500 reviews at 4.7 out of 5. The strongest review volume in the tier. No regulatory actions, no class actions, no mass closures, no retroactive rule enforcement, no payout denial patterns after multiple successful cycles. The thinnest complaint record across 2 full series of prop firm research. The evaluation requires 10 minimum trading days with a 6% profit target and a 30% consistency rule. No single day can account for more than 30% of the target. On a 50,000 account, that means no day above 900. The rule catches skilled traders with natural variance. Platform fees for data and charting add over 140 a month on top of the advertised evaluation price. The 80% profit split is standard for the tier but lower than the competitor. Roughly 94% of funded traders are routed to simulation, not trading real capital, not sending orders to the exchange. Roughly 5% trade real money through a funding partner that routes through 2 named clearing firms at the exchange. The funding partner assigns either simulation or live status after a 15-day validation. The trader does not choose. The distinction between simulation and live has no financial consequence for the trader. The profit share is the same either way. But the philosophical gap between funded trader and simulation trader is the disclosure that most traders miss. The educational integration includes trading journal tools, structured courses, and community support. Subscription billing continues during the 15-day post-pass validation delay. A funded account was terminated after first profits, citing the trader's style as gambling. But the competitor that offers better terms, on paper, has a different set of problems entirely. Bulanox was incorporated in Delaware in 2022 with approximately 15 employees. The founders are not publicly identified. No named executive, no public profiles. The deliberate anonymity distinguishes it from every peer in both series. The evaluation terms are the most trader-friendly in the tier. 90% split with 100% on the first 10,000. By giving traders the full amount of their first 10,000 rather than taking the split, the platform captures the most psychologically important milestone as a retention tool. 5 minimum days, 40% consistency rule, automated trading allowed. 1-step evaluation directly to live capital with no simulation phase. A 14-day trial. 4.9 out of 5 from over 1,000 reviews. The highest rating in the tier. A trader with 3 mini accounts had first payouts approved, then denied through a flipping rule, citing quick opens and closes on specific dates. The dates flagged changed between denial cycles. Over 10,000 withheld. Each denial triggered a 10-day retrade requirement. A second trader had between 1 and 1,500 denied the same month. 1 long trade flagged. A third trader had their country removed from the approved list 1 week before payout. No notification. 3 challenges passed. Over 3,000 denied. Bulanox does not respond to business standards bureau complaints. The D+ rating reflects that. The scalping contradiction is the core tension. The evaluation rules explicitly allow scalping. The flipping restriction denies payouts for scalping-like behavior during funded trading. The rule is not precisely defined. but the structural differences between these two platforms determine which type of futures trader each one serves. The trade-off is clean. Earn2Trade offers accountability, education, longer track record, and the thinnest complaint record. It also offers a lower split, stricter rules, more minimum days and routes. The vast majority of funded traders to simulation. Bulanox offers a higher split, more permissive rules, fewer minimum days, automated trading, and direct live capital. It also offers anonymous founders, a documented payout denial pattern, and no effective escalation channel. For the discretionary day trader who values education and wants to develop skills alongside the evaluation, the named founders and the integrated courses make the choice clearer. For the systematic trader who uses automated strategies and needs permissive rules with direct live capital access, the terms make the choice clearer. The consistency rule difference alone separates them. 30% at one platform means a 900 daily cap on a 50,000 account. 40% at the other means 1,200. For traders with natural variance in daily performance, the gap between 900 and 1,200 is the difference between passing and failing. The simulation question matters philosophically, but not financially. At the competitor, 94% of funded traders receive the same profit share, whether in simulation or live. The payout arrives either way. At this platform, 100% of funded traders are on a direct live capital path, but the flipping denial pattern means the payout may not arrive at all. Simulation with reliable payouts versus live capital with a documented denial pattern. Both platforms operate in the same regulatory vacuum with zero registration requirements. Neither has been sanctioned, neither is supervised. Earn2. Trade for the developing futures. Trader who values named accountability, integrated education, the longest track record in the tier, and the thinnest complaint record across 2 full series of research, accepting the 80% split, the 30% consistency rule, the 10 minimum days, the simulation routing for 94% of funded traders, and the platform fees that add over $140 a month on top of the advertised price. Bulanox for the systematic or scalping style trader who wants the highest split in the tier, the most permissive rules, the fewest minimum days, automated trading allowed, and a direct path to live capital, accepting the anonymous founders, the documented flipping denial pattern, the country restriction applied retroactively, the D+ consumer rating and no effective escalation path when payouts are withheld. Both charge similar evaluation fees. Both operate in the same regulatory vacuum. Both have zero enforcement actions. The difference is not regulatory, it is structural. One gives you education and accountability with lower terms and simulation. The other gives you the best terms in the tier with anonymous leadership and a documented denial pattern. If everything works, Bulanox is the better deal. If something goes wrong, Earn2Trade has more documented resolution infrastructure. Decide which outcome you are planning for. If you choose the platform with better terms, confirm your strategy is compliant in writing before you pay. Get the email. Keep it. If you choose the platform with education and accountability, verify whether your funded account is simulation or live. Read the help documentation before the marketing page. Both are legitimate entry points into futures prop trading. Neither is regulated, neither is supervised. The evaluation fee is the price of admission. What happens after you pass is where the two paths diverge. Every choice is a trade-off. At least now you know what you're trading.